Genoa City is always a place of emotional and dramatic stories, and this time the focus is on Sharon Newman, a woman who is trying to explore the dark corners of her mind after facing blank periods in her memory. Sharon decides to embark on a difficult and risky journey, hypnotherapy, in the hope of finding the truth about what happened during the time she lost her memory. Sharon spent a lot of time considering before making this decision. She knows that rediscovering buried memories is not easy and can even bring up painful emotions. But with strong instincts and a desire to find the truth, she decides to try hypnotherapy. With the support of psychologist Alan Laron, the hypnosis session is carefully planned. Alan explains that this process does not always bring the expected results. There is a chance that Sharon will not remember anything, or worse, that painful memories may return, causing her further trauma. However, Sharon is determined to try anything that will help her find the truth. She believes this could be the key to solving the mysteries of Heather Stevens' death and the accident that happened to Phyllis Summers. Sharon is not alone in this challenging journey. Nick Newman, her former husband and someone who has always cared deeply for Sharon, decides to be present at the first hypnosis session. He wants to make sure Sharon feels safe and supported throughout this stressful process. Sharon's daughter, Faith Newman, also expresses her desire to attend to support her mother. Faith believes her presence will be a great source of spiritual encouragement for Sharon. In addition, Michael Baldwin, a close and trusted friend of Sharon, also wants to show his support. Having her loved ones by her side provides Sharon with the motivation to keep going. As the session begins, the atmosphere in the room becomes tense. Alan Laron asks everyone to be quiet so Sharon can concentrate fully. He instructs her to relax her body, close her eyes, and begin the journey back in time. Alan's deep and convincing voice is like a gentle stream, taking Sharon deeper into her mind. Sharon begins to feel vague images appear, a flicker of light, a distant sound ringing out, and then pieces of memories start to emerge. Alan gently guides her to remember the fateful evening when Heather Stevens died. Sharon trembles slightly as she recalls the overwhelming feeling of fear, but the specific image remains vague. Alan continues to guide Sharon to another memory, this time about Phyllis Summers' accident. The image of a deserted road, the sound of tires screeching on the pavement, and a feeling of helplessness fills Sharon's mind. But once again, the details remain incomplete. Alan decides to end the hypnosis session to avoid causing Sharon additional stress. When the session ends, Sharon opens her eyes with tears streaming down her cheeks. Although she cannot remember all the details, she feels she has come one step closer to the truth. Nick immediately approaches her, takes her hand, and says, "Sharon, you were very brave. No matter what the outcome, we are always here for you." Although the session does not provide all the answers, what Sharon experiences during hypnosis reveals an important clue. She begins to suspect a connection between Heather Stevens' death and Phyllis's accident. This motivates Sharon to continue her journey of exploring her memories. This journey is not just about uncovering the truth. It is also about Sharon facing herself, overcoming her fears, and confronting past traumas. The unwavering support of her family and friends keeps her moving forward. The first session ends with a mixture of emotions: hope, anxiety, and determination. Sharon knows this is just the beginning of a long and challenging journey. With Alan Laron's guidance and the love of those closest to her, Sharon is ready to face what lies ahead. Will she uncover the truth about her past and find closure, or will the darkness in her mind remain a barrier? One thing is certain: Sharon Newman's story is far from over, and the revelations to come will change the lives of everyone involved forever. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Pulse Canvas. It's me, Julie, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching. So let's dive into today's video. The twists and turns of Genoa City have left fans on the edge of their seats, with gripping developments in the lives of beloved characters on The Young and the Restless. As the holiday season approaches, emotions run high and tensions escalate, revealing shocking truths and family struggles. Phyllis's determination to expose Sharon. At Crimson Lights, Phyllis Summers, ever tenacious, is seen speaking to Danny by phone, thanking him for pulling strings to secure Lucy a coveted band album. Lauren Fenmore joins Phyllis, who reveals her determination to bring Sharon Newman to justice for Heather's murder. "We will get peace when Sharon pays for murdering Heather in cold blood," Phyllis declares, igniting a chilling sense of purpose. Lauren, sympathetic to Lucy's plight, hopes the family can find some solace amid the chaos. Phyllis's memories of Sharon's past attempts to harm her surface, leaving Lauren concerned as Phyllis struggles with fragmented recollections. Could these flashes hold the key to uncovering the truth? Sharon's risky quest for answers. At Sharon's home, Nick Newman arrives with coffee for Sharon and Faith. Sharon reveals her intention to undergo hypnosis with Tracy's boyfriend Alan, in hopes of unlocking blacked-out memories and uncovering the person responsible for tampering with her medication. Nick and Faith voice their apprehensions, fearing the reemergence of traumatic memories, but Sharon remains resolute. "I need answers," she insists, bolstered by Faith's support. Despite their fears, the Newman family's unwavering love provides Sharon with strength. As Sharon braces herself for what the hypnosis may uncover, one question lingers. Will the truth bring closure or more chaos? Victor and Jack's power play intensifies. Meanwhile, at the Newman Ranch, Victor Newman strategizes with Michael Baldwin about his next move against Jack Abbott. Furious over Jack's acquisition of Glissade divisions, Victor vows to outmaneuver his rival. "Jack thinks he's bested me, but he's given me the perfect chance to undo Jabot from the inside," Victor proclaims. Michael's reluctance to engage in another Newman-Abbott feud is evident, but Victor's determination is unshakable. As Victor plots his revenge, Jack is already 2 steps ahead, leaving fans eager to see who will emerge victorious in this corporate chess game. Kyle and Diane's road to reconciliation. Over at Society, Kyle Abbott shares his renewed commitment to Jabot's success with Diane Jenkins. Reflecting on past mistakes, Kyle admits to letting anger cloud his judgment, leading to tensions with Diane. Diane reassures him of her happiness in stepping aside, paving the way for their relationship to heal. As mother and son reconnect, the Abbott family's efforts to rebuild unity remain fraught with challenges. Can they truly put the past behind them? Billy learns the truth about Jack's scheme. At the Abbott mansion, Jack confesses to Billy his grand deception, an elaborate act with Diane to shake sense into Kyle and protect Jabot from Victor's grasp. While Billy initially feels betrayed, he can't help but admire Jack's cunning strategy. "You've knocked him off balance," Billy acknowledges. "Now are you ready to knock him out?" Jack's maneuvering has not only secured Jabot, but also left Victor reeling. However, the fallout of these moves could have long-lasting effects on the Abbott family's dynamic. Phyllis's unsettling flashbacks. Back at Crimson Lights, Lauren confronts Phyllis about her persistent accusations against Sharon. Phyllis's mind races as fragmented memories of a car accident resurface. Struggling to piece them together, Phyllis shakes off Lauren's concern, insisting she's fine. Yet the lingering images hint at a deeper mystery waiting to be uncovered. As Genoa City's residents navigate secrets, betrayal, and redemption, the stakes have never been higher. Will Sharon's journey for answers clear her name or further implicate her? Can Victor outwit Jack, or will his vendetta backfire? And what role will Phyllis's flashes of memory play in unraveling the truth? In The Young and the Restless, Sharon Newman finds herself at a pivotal moment, grappling with mental health struggles and legal battles that threaten to end her life. Amid these difficulties, the unexpected arrival of love introduces a ray of hope, and a surprising ally in Daniel Romalotti Jr., emerges as a central figure in Sharon's journey toward healing and potential romance. Daniel's support brings unexpected comfort. When Daniel learns of Sharon's struggles, he steps up with genuine concern and offers unwavering support. His willingness to help reflects not only his compassion, but also his understanding of the complexities of her situation. Despite their tumultuous history, including Sharon once blaming Daniel for Cassie's death and Daniel harboring resentment over Sharon's past actions, the two find themselves navigating a fragile yet hopeful dynamic. Their shared pain, stemming from personal losses and the manipulative schemes of Ian Ward and his accomplice Jordan, creates a unique bond between them. Together, they begin to confront the emotional scars of the past, paving the way for empathy and perhaps a deeper connection. The shadow of Phyllis and lingering doubts. Complicating matters is Phyllis Summers, Daniel's mother, who remains skeptical of Sharon's intentions. Her distant and judgmental stance adds tension to the unfolding relationship. However, Daniel's growing recognition of Sharon's struggles as a result of circumstances beyond her control could further solidify his support for her. This new perspective allows Daniel to see Sharon in a more humanized light, potentially bridging the gap between their once fractured relationship. A shared enemy and the possibility of healing. The sinister actions of Ian Ward and Jordan loom large over Sharon and Daniel's lives. Ian, responsible for Phyllis's accident and for driving Heather Stevens away from Daniel, inadvertently becomes the common enemy uniting the two. As the truth about these events comes to light, Sharon and Daniel may find solace in confronting their shared adversary. This confrontation could serve as a foundation for a relationship built on mutual understanding and trust. Nick Newman, a familiar anchor. Even as Daniel represents a potential new beginning for Sharon, her long-standing connection with Nick Newman cannot be ignored. Nick has consistently been a source of comfort during Sharon's darkest times, and their recent closeness has reignited fans' hopes for a reunion. However, the show has a history of teasing reconciliation between these two only to pivot in unexpected directions. Nick embodies familiarity and stability, offering Sharon a sense of security that contrasts with the new and uncertain possibilities Daniel presents. The tension between the past and the future. Sharon's journey is defined by a choice between the past and the future. Nick represents a return to the comfort of a familiar relationship, while Daniel offers the promise of a fresh start. As Sharon navigates these conflicting emotions, she must confront her own inner struggles and decide what she truly wants for her future. Whether she chooses to rebuild with Nick, explore a new chapter with Daniel, or embrace independence, Sharon's path is sure to keep audiences captivated. What lies ahead? The road ahead for Sharon, Daniel, and Nick is fraught with uncertainty, emotional challenges, and dramatic twists. A relationship between Sharon and Daniel would undoubtedly face scrutiny, not only from those around them, but also from their own unresolved fears and doubts. Can they overcome the ghosts of their past to build something meaningful? Or will their connection serve as a stepping stone to individual healing before parting ways? Meanwhile, Nick's enduring presence in Sharon's life continues to complicate matters, as their shared history and unresolved feelings linger in the background. Whether their bond will reignite into a lasting romance or remain a source of emotional support is yet to be seen. Sharon Newman's story is at a crossroads, and her decisions in the coming episodes promise to shape her romantic future while unraveling new layers of drama. With Daniel, Nick, and her own resilience in the mix, her journey is poised to deliver heartbreak, hope, and countless surprises. Fans can only wait and watch as Sharon takes her next steps in The Young and the Restless. The evening was supposed to be perfect. Kyle Abbott, ever the romantic, had planned a surprise for Claire, a gesture to show how deeply he cared for her despite the swirling chaos around them. The small velvet box he carried in his pocket symbolized hope, love, and a promise for better days ahead. But as the night unfolded, the darkness surrounding Claire's life cast its shadow once more, dragging Kyle into a nightmare he could never have anticipated. The hidden danger. Claire's life had become a storm of secrets and threats. Her ties to Ian Ward were enough to make her a target, but her complicated history with Jordan added another layer of peril. Jordan, manipulative and relentless, had set her sights on Claire, not to harm her physically, but to coerce her into an alliance. For Jordan, Claire wasn't just Ian Ward's daughter. She was a potential pawn in a grander game of revenge and domination. But Kyle didn't know the full extent of the danger Claire faced. He only saw the woman he loved and the pain she carried. Determined to bring a smile to her face, Kyle decided to surprise her one evening by following her discreetly, planning to reveal himself with a thoughtful gift. He had no idea that his act of love would lead him straight into a trap. The kidnapping. Claire walked briskly down a quiet street, her mind occupied with the swirling conflicts in her life. She didn't notice the dark figure lurking in the shadows, Jordan waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Kyle, trailing a short distance behind, kept his eyes on Claire, oblivious to the impending danger. In a heartbeat, the scene shifted. Jordan emerged from the shadows with predatory precision, a chloroform-soaked cloth in hand. Before Claire could scream, Jordan pressed the cloth to her mouth and nose, rendering her unconscious within seconds. The sound of her body hitting the ground snapped Kyle out of his thoughts, and he sprinted toward the scene. "Hey, get away from her!" Kyle shouted, his voice filled with fury and fear. Jordan turned, her expression cold and unbothered. Kyle couldn't see her face clearly in the dim light, but her posture radiated menace. Ignoring his own fear, Kyle lunged at Jordan, intent on saving Claire. Kyle's attack caught Jordan off guard, and for a moment, he managed to push her away from Claire. But Jordan wasn't someone to be underestimated. With the ferocity of someone who had nothing to lose, she reached for a weapon, a glinting blade she had concealed in her coat. "Back off," she hissed, her voice devoid of emotion. Kyle didn't listen. "You're not taking her," he yelled, his adrenaline overriding his sense of self-preservation. The two struggled in the dimly lit street, Kyle's strength fueled by desperation and love. But Jordan, a seasoned manipulator and a criminal with nothing to fear, was ruthless. In one swift motion, she plunged the blade into Kyle's abdomen. The pain was searing, unlike anything Kyle had ever experienced. He stumbled backward, his hands clutching his stomach as warm blood seeped through his fingers. His vision blurred, and his legs buckled beneath him. He collapsed to the ground, his last conscious thought of Claire. Jordan stood over him for a moment, her face unreadable. She turned her attention back to Claire, who lay unconscious a few feet away. "You'll understand soon enough," she muttered before dragging Claire's limp body into the shadows. A chilling aftermath. Hours passed before Kyle was discovered lying in a pool of his own blood. He was barely alive, his breaths shallow and labored. A passerby called for help, and he was rushed to the hospital, his life hanging by a thread. News of the attack spread like wildfire through Genoa City. The Abbott family was devastated, with Jack Abbott demanding answers and justice. "Who would do this to my son?" he roared, his grief and anger boiling over. Meanwhile, Nick Newman and Chance Chancellor launched a desperate search for Claire, determined to find her before it was too late. Jordan's motivation. Jordan's motives were clear to those who understood her. She wasn't afraid of consequences. A convicted criminal, she had nothing to lose and everything to gain by forcing Claire into an alliance. For Jordan, Claire was a means to an end, a vital piece in a revenge plot against Victor Newman. But there was more to it than just revenge. Jordan craved power, and Claire's connection to Ian Ward made her the perfect accomplice. As for Kyle, his bravery was a thorn in Jordan's side. She hadn't planned to hurt him, but his interference left her no choice. To Jordan, Kyle was collateral damage, an unfortunate obstacle in her pursuit of control. Claire's dilemma. When Claire regained consciousness, she found herself in an unfamiliar room, bound and at Jordan's mercy. The older woman's tone was calm but authoritative. "I'm not here to hurt you, Claire. I'm here to make you see reason. You're more like me than you realize." Claire, terrified but defiant, shook her head. "I'm nothing like you. I don't want any part of this." Jordan's expression darkened. "You don't have a choice. Ian has big plans for you, and so do I. The sooner you accept that, the easier this will be." But Claire's heart was torn. Her loyalty to Ian was complicated by her growing love for Kyle, who had risked everything to protect her. She had to find a way to escape, not just from Jordan, but from the tangled web of lies and manipulation that had become her life. The fallout. As Kyle fought for his life in the hospital, his loved ones rallied around him. Jack, Summer, and the rest of the Abbotts vowed to bring Jordan to justice. Nick and Chance intensified their efforts to locate Claire, knowing that time was running out. The town braced itself for the inevitable clash between good and evil. Would Claire escape Jordan's grasp? Would Kyle survive his injuries? And what would happen when the truth about Claire's connection to Ian Ward finally came to light? One thing was certain: the events of that fateful night had set a chain reaction into motion, one that would forever change the lives of everyone involved. Genoa City was no stranger to drama, but this time, the stakes had never been higher. The drama intensifies in the young and the restless as new spoilers reveal. Shocking twists surrounding Dominic Newman's fate, Kyle's evolving relationship with Claire, and the escalating schemes of Ian Ward and Jordan Howard. After returning from their honeymoon, Abby and Devin are reunited with their son, Dominic Newman Abbott Chancellor Winters. While Dominic's presence on screen has been notable despite his silence, fans are starting to question whether this signals trouble ahead. Could Dominic go missing? Ian and Jordan, freshly out of prison and with a vendetta against the Newman family, might be plotting something sinister. With Ian's complicated history with Sharon, Nikki, and Mariah, and Jordan's relentless desire for revenge, Dominic could be their next target. The couple may target the Newman heir to get back at the family, making it a gripping and dangerous storyline. As Ian and Jordan look to kidnap one of the Newmans, they might be forced to improvise. Dominic, as a Newman family member, becomes a prime target. However, this could also be Abby's final major storyline, as her contract with the show nears its end. Will Abby be able to save her son in a dramatic twist, or will the plans of Ian and Jordan succeed? With Ian and Jordan's history of betrayal and manipulation, fans are on edge to see who will fall victim next. Meanwhile, Kyle Abbott's feelings for Claire Newman continue to grow. Kyle has promised to protect Claire at all costs, even if it means risking his own relationship with Summer. As Kyle considers taking their relationship to the next level, he may propose that Claire move into the Abbott estate. Although their relationship isn't yet serious, things could change quickly, especially as Claire becomes more familiar with the tensions between Victor and the Abbott family. This move would likely cause friction with Victor, who is determined to keep Kyle and Claire apart. Victor's manipulations could drive a wedge between the couple, leading to major complications in Kyle and Claire's future. As Claire starts to realize Victor's controlling nature, she may be forced to reconsider her living situation. This could push her to make a decision that could alter the course of her relationship with Kyle. Meanwhile, Kyle's past with Summer may resurface, leaving Claire feeling confused and betrayed. Kyle's shifting affections could lead to a heartbreaking breakup, and fans are wondering if Claire might be left heartbroken, possibly even pregnant with Kyle's child. The stakes are high, and with both personal and family tensions building, it's clear that the young and the restless will continue to deliver shocking twists. Keep an eye out for more revelations as Ian and Jordan's plot unfolds. and as Kyle and Claire's relationship reaches a breaking point. What will happen next? Stay tuned for more intense drama on My and R. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Jordan is in a position that she's not used to being in. Jordan spent years running the show and ordering Claire Newman around, but now she's taking orders from Ian Ward. It's clear that Jordan has been following Ian's instructions as part of his plan to make sure Sharon Newman lands behind bars. Ian wants Sharon ripped away from her loved ones and hopes to cause as much pain as possible. However, there could be trouble brewing based on Ian's interaction with Jordan in Y and R's November 19 episode. Ian turned a bit menacing when he found out Jordan didn't have updates on the reaction of Sharon's family yet. Ian also reminded Jordan of their deal, since she has to help him before he'll help her in exchange. Of course, we can assume Ian already helped Jordan a bit by getting her out of prison, but she still wants revenge on those who have wronged her. Jordan is presumably waiting on her chance to make Claire, Nikki Newman, Victor Newman, and the rest of the Newman family pay. If Jordan's revenge goes wrong, it could lead to her turning on Ian down the road. Since Ian has grudges against many of the Newmans as well, he might think he can take the lead on all this. That's surely not going to fly with Jordan, since she wants to have her fun too. It's also possible Ian will botch things for Jordan somehow, or even threaten to bail on his part of her revenge plot. There might be some situation where Ian wants to abandon the plan and flee to avoid getting caught. That wouldn't work for Jordan either, since she has no intention of leaving Genoa City without the vengeance she came back for. If Ian doesn't come through when it counts, Jordan could turn against him and unleash her wrath. Jordan is usually the one who's in charge, so she may take control back somewhere down the line. It's easy to imagine Jordan turning against Ian and making him an enemy instead of an ally. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Jordan and Ian could be playing a very dangerous game with each other, so stick with us for more predictions on the risks and any bad news that's brewing. So where you want to be for exciting Young and the Restless spoilers, predictions, news, and updates, so make us your favorite Y and R hotspot. In a gripping turn of events in The Young and the Restless, Sharon's journey to uncover the truth takes her deeper into the shadows of Genoa City. After facing mounting legal troubles and realizing her hazy memories might hold the key to clearing her name, Sharon turns to Alan, a renowned therapist skilled in hypnosis. She hopes this unconventional approach will unlock the mysteries of the night Heather Stevens was murdered. Alan's techniques take Sharon into the depths of her subconscious, where blurry and unsettling images emerge. Sharon recalls a female figure, potentially Jordan, on the night of the murder. Adding to the intrigue, she hears eerie sounds of screeching brakes, linking her fragmented memories to Phyllis Summers' car accident. These revelations could prove Sharon's innocence in both cases, if only the memories can be trusted. However, Sharon faces new challenges. It's revealed that Alan might not be who he seems. Some suspect he could be Martin, her long-lost and sinister twin brother. Martin's rumored dark past and connections stir tension, making everyone question Alan's true intentions. To safeguard Sharon, Michael Baldwin attends every hypnosis session, while Nick remains a constant pillar of support. Meanwhile, the drama escalates as Ian Ward, an ominous figure with his own vendettas, observes Sharon's efforts from the shadows. Ian's long-standing animosity toward Jordan sparks fears of a dark alliance. Could Martin, if truly behind Alan, conspire with Ian and Jordan to wreak havoc on Genoa City? Such a union of villainy threatens to plunge the town into unprecedented chaos. As Sharon delves deeper, her bipolar medication's tampering raises alarming questions. Was she set up? Did someone manipulate her into questioning her own sanity? This internal battle fuels Sharon's determination, but also forces her to confront fears she's long buried. While Sharon fights for clarity, Other residents of Genoa City find themselves ensnared in this web of intrigue. Michael, a loyal ally, works tirelessly to shield her from legal jeopardy. Nick, ever watchful, vows to protect Sharon at all costs, even if it means facing threats he can't yet foresee. Amid these unfolding events, Genoa City teeters on the brink of turmoil. Secrets are unearthed, alliances are forged, and suspicions mount. Will Sharon uncover the truth and clear her name? Is Martin a genuine threat? And if he allies with Ian and Jordan, who in Genoa City will dare to rise against them? In this town of endless twists and turns, one thing is clear. The residents' greatest challenges lie ahead, and the revelations to come will change their lives forever. In an explosive twist that has left fans on the edge of their seats, The Young and the Restless is diving headfirst into a whirlwind of drama as Claire, a mysterious new character with a shadowy past, teams up with the villainous Victor Newman. The alliance promises chaos and vengeance, and it's not just business, it's personal. But that's not all. The emotional tension is rising as Kyle Abbott delivers a heart-wrenching confession that could tear his world apart. His undeniable love for Summer Newman. Claire's dark secret unveiled. When Claire first appeared in Genoa City, few knew just how deeply entwined she was with the Newman family's most dangerous patriarch. Now the truth is coming to light, and it's more shocking than anyone could have imagined. Claire isn't just an innocent bystander. She's an active player in Victor Newman's complex game of revenge. As the two form an unexpected alliance, fans are left wondering what Claire's motivations truly are. Is she seeking personal vengeance, or does she have a deeper, darker agenda? One thing's for sure, Victor isn't the type to forgive, and with Claire by his side, no one in Genoa City is safe. Victor's cold, calculating revenge. Victor Newman has always been a force to be reckoned with, and his thirst for revenge is legendary. This new partnership with Claire seems to have sparked a fire in Victor that could burn anyone who dares to stand in his way. Together, they have begun orchestrating a series of schemes designed to undermine those who have crossed them, especially the Abbotts and the Newmans. Is this revenge aimed solely at the Abbott family, or does Victor have more sinister plans for the rest of Genoa City? As he steps up his campaign of destruction, we can expect some of the show's most shocking moments. When Victor's involved, nothing is ever what it seems, and his true intentions may leave everyone gasping. Kyle's heartfelt confession to Summer. Amidst all the scheming and backstabbing, the emotional stakes couldn't be higher. Kyle Abbott, caught in the whirlwind of family drama and personal conflict, makes a shocking confession to Summer Newman. After weeks of tension, secrets, and heartache, Kyle finally admits something that's been eating at him for months: his love for Summer. But this confession comes with a heavy price. Kyle's words are raw and vulnerable, leaving Summer torn between her feelings for him and the life she's building with her own ambitions. How will Summer respond to Kyle's emotional outpouring? And will this admission be the beginning of a new chapter for their relationship, or the end of it? Fans have watched Kyle and Summer navigate a complex relationship, but this moment could mark a turning point. Will their love story end in heartbreak, or is this the chance they need to find their way back to each other? A web of betrayals, secrets, and heartbreak. With Claire and Victor's alliance set to shake things up, and Kyle's love confession adding even more tension to an already charged atmosphere, Genoa City is on the brink of an emotional and chaotic upheaval. Betrayals are being exposed, relationships are teetering on the edge, and the stakes couldn't be higher. As this saga unfolds, fans can't help but wonder, who will be left standing when the dust settles? Will Claire's true motivations come to light, and what will Victor do next? As for Kyle and Summer, their future together remains uncertain, but one thing is for sure: nothing will ever be the same again. Stay tuned, because the drama is just getting started, and The Young and the Restless is about to deliver some of its most explosive twists yet. Haley Aaron, beloved for her iconic roles on General Hospital and The Young and the Restless, has just dropped a major bombshell that's lighting up social media. She's expecting a baby. Fans are over the moon with this unexpected yet heartwarming news, and the actress's journey into motherhood promises to be as captivating as her on-screen storylines. The big reveal. Hailey shared the joyful news in an Instagram post that instantly went viral. In the photo, Hailey is seen cradling her baby bump with a radiant smile, alongside her husband, Adam Fergus, who looks equally thrilled. The caption read, "We're adding a new character to our story. Baby Fergus coming soon." Within minutes, the post was flooded with comments from fans, friends, and co-stars congratulating the happy couple. Many expressed their excitement, with messages like, "You're going to be an amazing mom," and "This is the plot twist we've been waiting for." A new chapter for Hailey. For fans of Hailey, this news marks a significant milestone in her life. The actress, known for her intense and dramatic performances, has always kept her private life relatively low-key. While she occasionally shares glimpses of her personal moments, this announcement has brought her followers closer than ever. Hailey and Adam tied the knot in 2020 in an intimate ceremony surrounded by close friends and family. Since then, their love story has been nothing short of inspiring. Now, with a baby on the way, their bond seems even stronger. Fans react, "We're so excited." Social media erupted with enthusiasm following Hailey's announcement. Twitter threads and Instagram stories celebrated her baby news, with fans reminiscing about her memorable roles and speculating about how motherhood might influence her career. "I followed her since General Hospital. I'm so happy for her," one fan tweeted. Another added, "From soap opera drama to real-life joy, Hailey deserves all the happiness in the world." What's next for Hailey Aaron? With her due date still under wraps, fans are eagerly awaiting updates on Hailey's pregnancy journey. Will she share her baby's gender? Will there be adorable nursery reveals? While Hailey has remained tight-lipped about the details, her glowing Instagram photos suggest she's embracing every moment of this exciting new chapter. On the professional front, Hailey's acting projects have kept her busy, but fans are curious if she'll take a step back to focus on motherhood. Given her talent and passion, there's no doubt she'll strike the perfect balance. Some even speculate that her experience as a mom might bring new depth to her future roles. A baby boom in the soap world. Hailey's announcement is part of a growing trend among soap opera stars who have recently shared their own baby news. From pregnancy reveals to adorable baby photos, fans love seeing their favorite actors transition into real-life parenting roles. Hailey's journey adds another layer of connection between her and her devoted followers. The countdown begins. As the countdown to baby Fergus' arrival begins, one thing is certain: Hailey Aaron's glow is brighter than ever. Fans are eagerly following her updates, and the anticipation is palpable. Congratulations to Hailey and Adam on this wonderful new adventure. Stay tuned for more updates on this incredible journey, and get ready for even more heartwarming moments from the soon-to-be mom. The latest The Young and the Restless spoilers promise drama so explosive, it will leave fans on the edge of their seats. In a shocking turn of events, Victor Newman's iron-fisted attempt to keep Kyle Abbott and Claire Grace apart seems to be having the opposite effect, pushing the pair closer than ever. Could the Newman patriarch's well-meaning interference set the stage for the biggest romantic scandal in Genoa City? Victor Newman, the master manipulator, strikes again. Victor Newman, the powerhouse of Genoa City, is no stranger to controlling the lives of those around him. Known for his ruthless tactics, he's always believed his way is the right way. But this time, his meddling might just blow up in his face. When Victor discovered that Kyle, fresh off his messy separation from Summer, was growing close to Claire, a newcomer to Genoa City with a mysterious past, he decided to intervene. Rumors suggest that Victor's motivations stem from his suspicions about Claire's true intentions. Is she genuinely interested in Kyle, or does she have ulterior motives tied to the Newman empire? Whatever the case, Victor's prohibition has only added fuel to the fire. Kyle and Claire, forbidden love or dangerous liaison? Kyle Abbott, once the golden boy of Genoa City, has been walking a tightrope ever since his fallout with Summer Newman. Now, with Claire in the picture, his life is becoming even more complicated. Despite Victor's warnings, Kyle finds himself drawn to Claire's enigmatic charm and unwavering confidence. As for Claire, her sudden rise in Genoa City's social scene has raised eyebrows. While some see her as a fresh face with a heart of gold, others, like Victor, aren't convinced. Could Claire's interest in Kyle be genuine, or is she playing a long game to infiltrate the Newman family's inner circle? One thing's for sure, the chemistry between Kyle and Claire is undeniable, and their secret meetings are only intensifying the drama. Summer Newman's reaction: jealousy or justice? Meanwhile, Summer Newman isn't taking Kyle's new romance lightly. After their tumultuous split, she's been keeping a close eye on his every move. Sources say that Summer might team up with Victor to uncover Claire's secrets and protect Kyle from potential heartbreak. But could her actions be more about jealousy than genuine concern? Summer's feelings are clearly conflicted. On one hand, she's determined to move on. On the other, seeing Kyle with someone else, especially someone as polarizing as Claire, is proving harder than she expected. Will Summer's meddling end up exposing Claire's hidden agenda, or will it backfire and push Kyle even further away? Victor's plan backfires, big time. As Victor tightens the reins, Kyle and Claire seem to thrive on the thrill of their forbidden connection. The more he tries to separate them, the stronger their bond becomes. Fans are already buzzing about the potential fallout. Could this rebellious romance lead to an all-out family war? Victor's tactics are already creating ripples across Genoa City. Insiders suggest that his interference might not only alienate Kyle, but also spark a major showdown within the Newman and Abbott families. With everyone taking sides, this could mark the beginning of a new power struggle that changes the dynamic of why and are forever. The ultimate question: love or betrayal? As tensions rise, fans can't help but wonder, is Kyle and Claire's connection the real deal, or is it destined to end in disaster? And with Victor pulling the strings, will they be able to overcome the obstacles in their path, or will their love story crumble under the weight of deception? Don't miss a moment. Stay tuned to The Young and the Restless as this shocking storyline unfolds. With secrets, betrayals, and forbidden love at every turn, it's clear that Genoa City is about to be rocked to its core. Grab your popcorn. This is one twist-filled ride you won't want to miss. Genoa City is no stranger to jaw-dropping twists, but this week, The Young and the Restless delivered one of the most explosive storylines yet. Ian Ward and Jordan Ashford are making waves with their shocking scheme to kidnap Victor Newman's grandchild, while Kyle Abbott's latest move with Claire Grayson has fans speculating about his true motives. Here's everything you need to know about the latest drama that's turning Genoa City upside down: the baby snatching that shook the Newman dynasty. The Newman family is in crisis mode after Ian Ward, a master manipulator with a vendetta against Victor Newman, teamed up with the enigmatic Jordan Ashford to pull off a daring kidnapping. Their target? Abby Newman and Devon Hamilton's baby, Dominic. In a heart-stopping scene, Ian and Jordan infiltrated the Newman estate during a family gathering, leaving the Newmans scrambling to figure out their next move. Victor, never one to back down from a challenge, has vowed to bring Dominic home at any cost. In his own words, "No one messes with my family and gets away with it." But Ian's motivations remain unclear. Is he after revenge, ransom, or something even more sinister? Meanwhile, Jordan's involvement has raised eyebrows, as she seems to have her own mysterious agenda. Abby and Devon's desperate search. Abby and Devon are devastated as they struggle to cope with the unthinkable loss of their son. Abby, in particular, is blaming herself for letting her guard down, while Devon is rallying every resource he has to track down Ian and Jordan. Fans are already speculating that this crisis could bring Abby and Devon closer together, reigniting sparks that have been simmering beneath the surface. Adding to the tension, Chance Chancellor has taken a leading role in the investigation. As a former cop, Chance's instincts and connections may be the key to cracking the case. But will his dedication to finding Dominic strain his already fragile relationship with Abby? Kyle Abbott's surprising alliance with Claire Grayson. While the Newmans are dealing with the kidnapping, Kyle Abbott is making headlines of his own. In a surprising turn of events, Kyle has been seen cozying up to Claire Grayson, a power-hungry executive with ties to Jabot's rivals. Rumors suggest that Kyle is plotting a major business move that could shake up the corporate world and potentially alienate him from his family. Jack Abbott, always protective of Jabot, is deeply suspicious of Kyle's intentions. In a tense confrontation, Jack warned his son, "Don't let ambition blind you to what really matters." But Kyle seems undeterred, insisting that his partnership with Claire is strictly strategic. Fans, however, aren't convinced. Could this be the start of a dangerous power play, or is there a deeper connection between Kyle and Claire? Theories and fan reactions. As always, the young and the restless fans have been quick to share their theories online. Many believe that Ian and Jordan's partnership won't last long, predicting a double cross that could turn the tables. Others are speculating about Claire's true motives and whether she's using Kyle to get closer to Jabot's inner workings. Social media has also been abuzz with theories about how this kidnapping plot will resolve. Will Victor's infamous Black Ops team swoop in to save the day? Or will Abby and Devon take matters into their own hands, proving that they're stronger together? And let's not forget the wildcard, Nikki Newman, who's been known to step up in moments of family crisis. What's next for Genoa City? The stakes couldn't be higher as the Newman family races against time to rescue Dominic. Meanwhile, Kyle's dealings with Claire are sure to ripple through Genoa City, potentially creating new alliances and rivalries. With emotions running high and secrets bubbling to the surface, the next episodes promise to be must-see TV. Will Ian and Jordan escape unscathed, or will Victor's wrath catch up with them? And how far is Kyle willing to go to secure his place in the business world and in Claire's orbit? One thing is certain, the drama is just getting started. Don't miss a moment. Tune into The Young and the Restless to see how these shocking storylines unfold. With twists, betrayals, and unexpected alliances, this is one week you won't want to miss. Stay glued to your screens, and let's see who comes out on top in Genoa City's latest battle of wits and wills.